Mag Truth on the Run has a second channel called Mag Ugly Truth, and there's just as much crap on there as there is on his other channels. So I did a previous video about Mag Truth on the Run with his theory that fast food delivery companies were actually making the food from the scrapings of the bottom of dumpsters. Today we're going to have a look at him tackle NASA and the New Horizons mission to Pluto. I'm sure that Mag is highly qualified and we'll get some very deep insights as to the validity of NASA and their mission to Pluto. I'm looking forward to this, Mag. I think that you had better get on with it. Roll VT.
Now, it's not too hard to figure it out that NASA been tricking the people.
Cool. We look forward to hearing how.
Now, back in the days they told you about Pluto. They tell you about the planets and then name Pluto. I could remember when I go to school, they basically tell you about Pluto.
And is that the sum total of your education, Mag? They just told you about Pluto. And I presume it was Pluto the dog.
Then after that, they say it's no longer there.
Not really, Cupcake. Pluto is still there.
It's a dwarf planet, and it's so small, they have to take it off. It's not no planet anymore. I told you, it's nothing but bullshit they sell the masses.
Oh, they're selling this to the masses. What do you mean, like my wonderful patrons? Massive thanks to all my patrons, including new patrons Brian A. Reid, Mr. Bozohead, Svein Arngrimson, Thomas B, Andy Woods, Glenn Chapman, Dark Saber, Chris Holmes, Crafty Keeler, Now Opinion, William Schofield, and my latest patrons Nicola Redmond, AZ Atheist, Grumpy Old Man and Huge Arse. Thank you all so very much.
In 2015, there was a huge excitement in the space community.
Look what they use, people. Look what they send to space, so-called all tin file looking thing. Why you believe it is not real.
Just to clear things up for you, Mag, it's not made of tinfoil, it's covered with a foil.
Wow.
Because up until then, the best image we had of the Pluto system was this.
Yes, this is what they give you right there. It's a fucking light in the sky.
Well, technically, Mag, it's not. It's an object that is reflecting light from the sun.
And they tell you it's a planet called Pluto. They give it name, the name of the so-called fallen angels.
Not really. It's named after a Roman god.
Okay, that's how they do it. People that they actually used to worship when they was living, that's how they do it. 100% satanic.
Not really. It's just a lump of ice and rock that was given a name. Just like this is named an elbow, and you are named a twat.
Hubble also
There go your Hubble right there. So something up there taking this photograph of the fucking satellite they call Hubble. You better wake your ass up. You see this right here? Computer fucking graphics. They made it up for the dumb people.
Interesting. Why would they make it up for you?
I don't get it, people. I don't understand. What's wrong with people?
Well, if there's one thing I've learnt from your videos, Mag, it's a lack of education and critical thinking.
But it's so small and distant, the best it could see was just a few blobs of colour variation.
But you just was talking about shit that's 4 billion miles away and you can see it.
Yes, we can see it with telescopes. And a Hubble space telescope was put up there so we could get a better view of things. Hence this view.
All this changed. That is because after a 9-year journey, the new
9 year right on the money.
Oh, not really. It was nearer 9.5 years. He's only giving a rough idea.
Horizon space probe flew by the dwarf planet, giving us a detail and fidelity of Pluto and its moons like we've never seen before.
Yes, Pluto and its moons. Wow, they sell you all these so-called planets and say they got their own moon, have their own sun.
What? Most planets in our system do have their own moons, but they don't have their own sun, and no one has ever said that they do.
The people is getting dumber and dumber and dumber.
I shall bite my tongue.
Pluto was the last of the 9
See, this is how they show you how the planets so-called lined up, people.
A little secret, Mag. This is just an illustration. And look at the top left corner. It's not to scale.
Watch this right here, people. I'll wake you up 100 times on this. Watch this.
I'm watching and waiting for your important revelation.
Watch this. You have a planet right here. Right there, so-called, to the sun, right?
Yep, that will be Mercury.
Then you have another planet that's bigger.
Well, I appreciate your scientific insights. That'll be Venus.
Yes, and then you have Earth.
That's right. Oh, I can see my house from up here.
How come you can never see this planet from Earth blocking the sun? Why not? It's right in front of it. Okay, why these planets don't block the Earth from the sun?
Well, my disbelieving little conspiranut, they do. And when they do, it's called a transit. Here's a picture of Venus transiting the sun.
That coming 93 million miles away. You need to wake your ass up. This is bullshit.
No, because you don't understand or believe it doesn't mean it's not true.
Thankfully, the new
Look at this right here. This is how they fake the dumb masses. I'm not playing. This is how they do it. They sit there in front of their computer monitors and clap and trick the masses that they discover a new planet.
I just discovered a new planet. I'm going to call it Bob.
And in 2006, New Horizons launched as part of NASA.
Look at this. You see all of this shit that you see right here, people? It's all stage. All fucking stage.
Not really. You can go and see a launch.
New Frontiers program.
Look at this shit right here. Nothing but garbage. Shit they have on the computer. And they tell the masses it's going on live.
Thousands and thousands of people have witnessed launches over the years. And as I said, you can go and witness one if you want. Then you'll know that it's not staged.
For medium budget space missions.
Yes.
The goal of this mission was to get
something up there taking the film of it. Why people believe it.
Well, they would be right not to believe that that's film of it. Because as it says in the top left-hand corner, CGI of New Horizons. That's a computer-generated image.
You think this that you're looking at down there is the ground?
it being a light space.
Look at this right here. What is they showing you? Please tell me when you're showing it. What is it? Tell me if you just make it up on the computer. You're telling the masses.
Well, I don't see why they should bother to tell you. Because when they do tell you, you take no bloody notice anyway.
And why is the Earth turned sideways?
Well, the Earth is roughly a sphere, which means it looks circular. So there is no top or bottom, there is no left or right. It's not sideways. Look, if you don't understand a simple thing like that, I don't think you should really be trying to debunk NASA.
On its way to Pluto, it used Jupiter as a gravity assist, which shaved 3 years after the arrival.
So a slingshot around Jupiter saved 3 years. Fantastic.
Of course, 3 years, shaved 3 years after the arrival time, right on the satanic month.
Then shalt thou count to 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3.
Every day, the resolution got higher and higher, and more details could be made out.
You wonder why they do this, people? You ever wonder why they're doing all this fake shit?
Yeah, I wondered. And then I realised that it was probably just to confuse people like you. You know, the terminally befuddled.
Create all this computer graphics like movies and sell it to the masses as real?
Well, not really. Read what it says. Simulation of what New Horizons did during its flyby. My God.
You ever wonder why? I told you already, they're hiding the creator.
So are you saying that your omnipotent, omniscient creator is hidden by us lobbing a couple of tons of technical equipment past Jupiter?
And soon, they could be seeing what looked to be a heart shape on the dwarf planet.
Wow, a odd shape. Of course, it's bullcrap.
Well, Mag, I'm sure there's never ever a heart shape found in nature.
Firstly, the probe was too busy taking a lot of photos during the flyby to send back anything immediately. Once data transfer commenced, they had to deal with a slow uplink speed of only 1 kilobit per second.
People, they're in the middle of space sending back image. How the fuck they get contact with this shit? They have that technology?
Yeah, Mag. We got that technology. Your lady, your lady, your lady, ooh. Your lady, ooh. Your lady, ooh.
And we can't even get cell phone fucking signal a lot of place on Earth.
I know. I just can't understand how the New Horizon signal was never blocked by mountains and trees and buildings.
They're showing you right here and telling you all that dumb shit, and the dumb people just sit there and take it in. This is all they show you. Nothing else. A fucking computer ball.
That one isn't a simulation. It is an image, but the colour's been enhanced. Think of it as a filter.
Pluto's biggest moon, Charon.
They're always showing this shit right here and call it moon.
Yeah, that'll be because it is Pluto's moon.
And is also very big in comparison. This means that the barycenter of the two objects, or in other words, their center of mass, is outside of the primary object.
Ooh, you said So you understand about the barycenter, do you? Do you?
They actually both orbit around a point in space.
All of this shit that they show you people, it could never be real.
But that's pretty much what happens with our moon as it orbits us. Are you saying that's not real?
It don't go closer, it don't go far, it don't slow down, it don't speed up. What is controlling these things, these planets, so it go in a channel around the fucking sun, people?
Gravity, you fucking retard! Gravity! Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! Gravity!
No, I better not say.
I told you already, when you have a tire on your car, yes, if it's not balanced, you go have the car shaking.
My goodness, Mag, you actually got something right.
Why the fuck the earth not shaking?
And you're back on form again. How fast do you think your wheel rotates on your car when you're driving at 50 miles an hour? And how often do you think the earth rotates, say, in a day? It would be once. And I counted it twice.
And it's not balanced.
And I'm beginning to think, mate, that you're not balanced either.
This is very unusual
All
because
of the shit that they're showing you supposedly be real, people. All of these shots, these films, supposedly be real.
No, it's not real, Mag. Again, it says simulation.
I told you, if you can't create these fake image to pass it off as real on the masses, you can never work at NASA. That's just it.
Well, Mag, you might need to brush up your CV a little if you want to work at NASA.
I'm telling you, people, we're getting confused and confused if you listen to these people.
Yeah, I think I'm getting confused there as well.
They're selling the masses all the way around with these balls they call planets all the way in, and then they could tell you Pluto is no longer existed.
Pluto, me old mucker, does exist. They never have said that it doesn't exist. They've just reclassified it from a planet to a dwarf planet.
Get the fuck out of here. None of these planets that they give you exist, okay? Just light in the sky and you've been tricked. I'm gone.
I'm afraid, Mag, the planets do exist. NASA has sent probes. The fact that you don't understand how or why is not my problem. It's yours. Well, I'm sure, Mag, that I'm going to get several of your subscribers coming on and making comments. I wonder if this time they will be attacking me with science, destroying my evidence, explaining how I'm wrong. Or will it be like last time, when they just said that I looked like a dickhead and wondered if I required a transvestigation? Feel free, everyone, to check out Mag's channel, but I don't think you'll find a lot of sense there. Until next time, stay sensible.
Shut up and sit down.